It's getting towards the end of harvest time in Minnesota, but more than half the crop is still sitting in the fields at the Luther family farm in Louisville. It's a good crop too, and unless it can be brought in soon, Bob Luther could lose more than $50,000.
It's the urgency to get the crop out of the field. It's the urgency to get the field ready for the next year. It's payday.
But it turned out to be an agonizing time for this man whose family's been farming this land for more than 100 years. At this, the busiest time of the year, Bob Luther came a little too close to a power takeoff. In a split second, his arm was wrenched into the machine. Fortunately, his brother Stan was nearby, heard Bob's cries for help, and rushed to save his life.
Nerve-wracking. We were very upset, scared.
I had a split second to say, hey, you're not going to get me. I'm going to fight this. I may lose something, but I want to live, and God let me live.
Doctors couldn't repair the serious internal damage in Bob's right arm. Now, at age 64, Bob Luther must face life without a hand he relied on. He says he was lucky he wasn't killed and is counting his blessings.
My wife has been married to her for 43 years, and she's the best looking she's ever been.
From the moment Bob arrived at the hospital, he was more concerned about losing his crop than losing his arm. But as he lay helpless in the hospital bed, something amazing was happening back on the farm. The word had spread across the countryside. A farmer needed help, and dozens of people began to volunteer.
When something like this happens, the phone just starts ringing off the hook. What can we do? What can I bring?
I'm amazed by everybody's generosity and willingness to drop what they're doing to come and help our family.
Neighbors helping neighbors.
140 acres of corn needed to be harvested, so 40 farmers showed up with 10 combines and 12 semi-trucks. More than enough to get the job done. So many wanted to help, they had to turn a lot of volunteers away.
I turned down 10 combines last night alone.
In just 4 hours, friends and neighbors accomplished what would have taken Bob an entire week to do.
I'm just happy my kids are here to see this, because I wanted them to be here to see how generous people could be.
God has blessed us with a wonderful life, and we wanted to continue.
I hope that God rewards them for what they've done for me.
Even in these days of corporate farming and multinational conglomerates, there's still an individual spirit in Minnesota's farm country where people take care of their own and each other. No questions asked, no thanks required.
I guess I have to go on from here and make things work, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
It was a very tough decision, but the reality is Bob Luther would be hard-pressed to continue farming. So he's decided to retire and rent the land to somebody else.
Come on, Zappy.
2 weeks after the accident, this irrepressible farmer and his wife, Kathy, have actually found a silver lining in this tragedy. Instead of working for the rest of their lives, the loss of Bob's arm means they'll be spending a lot more time together.
I was going to go one more year.
One more year?
Yeah, one more year. Till I was 65 and a half.
And then maybe one more.